Bonjour and welcome back to Frenchified with the French Dude. Unlocking fluency with Coach Sam. So we've done the regular IR verb. So now it's time to do the irregular IR verb. But here is the good news. You don't have to memorize every single irregular verb. Instead, learn the pattern. Once you know the conjugation pattern of the verb, every verb in the family follows the same rules. Let's begin. The pattern one, that's the Partir family. The first family includes verbs like partir, sortir, dormir, sentir, mentir, and servir. This family uses two stems. The singular subject uses one stem, and the plural subject uses another stem. And the endings are, for je we use S, for tu we use S, il, elle we use T, for nous we use ONS, for vous we use EZ, and for il, elle we use ENT. Let's use partir. The singular stem is par, P-A-R, and the plural stem is par, that's P-A-R-T. Now let's conjugate it. It becomes, first you write your subject and you write your singular stem and your plural stem. Then you add the ending and it gives us je pars, tu pars, il part, elle part, nous partons, vous partez, il part, elle part. Notice that the T disappears in the singular but comes back in the plural. Now let's look at dormir. Same principle because they are from the same family. The single stem is dor and the plural stem is dom. Now first you write your subject and you write your singular stem and your plural stem and you conjugate and it gives us je dors, tu dors, il dort, elle dort, nous dormons, vous dormez, il dort, elle dort. Now, the same pattern is used by sortir, sentir, mentir, and servir. Once you know the pattern, you can conjugate every verb in this family. Pattern 2, the ouvrir family. These verbs are irregular, but they use regular ER ending. An example of these verbs are ouvrir, couvrir, offrir, souffrir, and cueillir. Let's conjugate offrir. Now, the first thing to do is to remove the IR. After it's removed the IR, what is left is called our stem. And that's what we're going to be using for our conjugation. Now, it gives us j'offre, to offre, il offre, elle offre, nous offrons, vous offrez, ils offrent, elles offrent. Notice the ending. The endings are E, ES, E, ONS, EZ, and ENT. They are exactly the same ending as parler, that's our regular ER verb. So, whenever you see verbs like ouvrir or couvrir, simply remember irregular stem but regular ER endings. Now, pattern 3, the venir family. Example includes venir, devenir, revenir, tenir, obtenir, and maintenir. So let's conjugate with the verb venir. Remember, first thing you write your subject and then you conjugate. So we have je viens, tu viens, il vient, elle vient, nous venons, vous venez, ils viennent, elles viennent. Now what happened here is that just replace the V with the beginning of another verb in the same family. For instance, tenir. You can see the verb tenir. So what we have to do is that we are just going to replace V and T. So it gives us je tiens, tu tiens, il tient, elle tient, nous tenons, vous tenez, ils tiennent, elles tiennent. So every verb in this venir family follows the same conjugation pattern. And that is it. Don't try to memorize hundreds of irregular verbs. Instead, memorize this pattern. Once you know this same pattern, you'll be able to conjugate thousands of verbs with confidence. If this lesson helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video with another French learner. À bientôt and keep learning French with Frenchified with the French Dude. À tout à l'heure et until the next one.